Okay.
What do you think about euthanasia, sir?
Well, I think that people who are in terminal condition and are in great pain have a right to a peaceful and merciful death. I'm very conflicted as to whether I agree with euthanasia because that involves somebody else having a hand in the decision as to when that time is coming. And say what you will, the individual who's in great pain right at the moment may say something in a moment's flurry that would seem to justify me to help them die. 3 hours from now, they might feel totally different. I don't know. I have no problem at all about the morality of suicide.
What do you think about euthanasia?
I don't know that much about euthanasia, but I know they do a lot of schoolwork and not that much outside of that.
All right. There we go. And what are your views on it?
I find it illegal, and I believe in carrying out to the very end, you know. Under no circumstances should one take his own life.
All right.
That's my opinion.
All right, thank you.
Okay. What do you think about euthanasia, and what are your views on it?
I'm definitely euthanasia for sick people.
Yeah, and elderly. Not the elderly.
I think people should have the right to make their own decisions, and if you are terminally ill in that regard, I think people should have the right to make that choice for themselves. It shouldn't be made by a doctor or family. It should be that person explicitly. I mean, there's a couple of good examples, like the woman whose face was all distorted, and the French government wouldn't let her, kill herself. And
Done a little bit of research.
I've read a little bit about the topic, so
It's pretty interesting. It's interesting.
I think it's interesting. But
All right. Thank you. Hey, no problem at all. Thank you. Do you have anything to add, or?
Sure. I don't think the government should be mandating any sort of thing that's your own body. Nobody can really tell you what to do with it.
All right.
If you have your own belief that you're against it, then don't euthanize yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you think about euthanasia? What's kind of your views on it?
Euthanasia. Ending people's life?
That stuff.
Animals or humans or both?
We'll do people for now.
People for now.
Yeah.
No. None of the above, I guess. I mean, even if they were bad enough to do something, no one's good enough to play God.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Like euthanizing like animals?
Like people.
People?
Yeah.
Euthanizing people. Why would you want to do that?
if they have a terminal
Disease,
illness, and
elderly people.
Oh, okay. Sure.
All right. What are your views on it?
That's horrible. I don't think you should ever kill somebody just because they have a terminal illness or they're sick or elderly or anything like that.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. Thank you.
We gotta get one or two more on the way back.
All right. There we go. Good.
Right, so, Mr. Russert, what do you think about euthanasia, and what is your view on it?
I think euthanasia is bad because people die.
Euthanasia.
Of humans?
Yes. Yes. Of humans.
I don't know. I believe that sometimes people are so sick that it's not worth it for them to live anymore.
Do you support it?
I guess, yeah.
Under certain conditions, though, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Big Burn, how do you feel about euthanasia? What are your views?
Well, it's a controversial thing, and it's against the teachings of the church.
All right. Thank you. So, what are your views on euthanasia?
I think it's reasonable as long as it's humane. I think it's taking away somebody's right to end their own life is inhumane, I think.
Do you think it has to be doctor issued, or?
No, I'm not that big of a believer in authority. I think, I'd rather have people taking it into their own hands than having the government in charge of euthanizing people. I mean, yeah. All right. You're talking about legally, right? I mean,
Now, like.
How it should be regulated legally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it should be terribly regulated. I think if after the fact there's a question as to whether somebody was killed against their will, then the normal laws we have against murder would apply, and there'd be an investigation and that sort of thing. And I certainly don't think there's going to be a wave of mass killings if we allow people to, essentially you mean assisted suicide, basically. Yeah. I think it's an individual right, and it shouldn't be hindered by the government.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would you be interested in answering a question for our religion project?
What question?
Your views on euthanasia?
Euthanasia?
Yeah.
I have no idea what euthanasia is.
Fair enough. Thank you. So, what do you think about euthanasia?
I don't approve of euthanasia. No one has the right to take a life. That's all in God's hands.
All right, thank you.
right, thank
so
you.
much. What do you think about euthanasia?
I think it's a good idea. They do to cats and dogs, and I think they should do it for people too if they're in pain.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
What do you think about euthanasia?
It's horrible.
Is that it? Any more feelings or anything?
They're mean to the kids.
Oh. All right, we'll let you attend to your call. What do you think about euthanasia?
I don't really know much about it. My opinion would not have any.
Just take a guess. Take a guess.
Go for it, Claudia.
I don't know. I don't even know.
She's smarter than the both of us. I think it's all right. It's not that bad. It depends on the person if they agree with it or not. Like who's happening to.
There we go. There we go.
Right?
She carries the group.
Yeah, right?
There we go. All right, thanks.
Thanks.